What's up everybody? With the KC Cup ending recently, I'm here to show you the deck that got me to max this time, Borrel Link. From my experience, this deck is super fun and has a good bit of power to it, with cards like Borrel Dragon, Borrel Furious and Riot Dragon, Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, and Borrel Sword Dragon. Overpowering the opponent isn't much of an issue. The deck also has a good grind game, with the rocket monsters being able to float into each other when destroyed, and having good staples like Valor and Lancia, the latter of which can be searched with the skill. Wins can come easily. On the other hand, bricking with this deck is a near death sentence, with you not being able to set up adequate defenses to deal with certain decks. I was able to go on a 15 win streak with this deck, and it's fairly free to play friendly, with the main cards only being set across two boxes, Lord of Borrel and Borrel Sword Slash. But with that out of the way, let the party begin. Here's an overview of the deck I used. In the main deck, I'm running one Borrel Riot Dragon to summon off of Heavy Interlock, as well as negate a special summon. 2 Double Disruptor Dragon to search for Rapid Trigger, Heavy Interlock, or summon 2 Rocket Monsters from the grave. 2 Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon as a level 8 that can also destroy and resummon cards. 1 Levy for either hand ripping or a pop 2. 1 Red Eyes Meteor Dragon for a special summon and a way to get a light monster in the grave for Levy. 1 Lancia to stop the opponent from banishing cards, as well as being able to be searched off the skill. 2 Veiler to negate monster effects on the field. 1 Galactic Spiral Dragon as another level 8 and a free special summon with 2 or more Dark Dragon monsters on the field. 2 Tracer as the main rocket searcher and a way to avoid certain effects. 2 Magna Rocket as a searcher. 1 Silver Rocket as a searcher and a way to banish a card from the opponent's extra deck. 3 Exploder Rocket as a searcher and a decent beat stick. 1 Blue Eyes to send off of Red Eyes Meteor. 1 Rapid Trigger to summon Furious Dragon while being unaffected by the effects of monsters special summoned from the extra deck, but only being able to attack monsters special summoned from the extra deck. 1 Book of Moon to stop certain plays. 3 Quick Launch to special a rocket from the deck, typically Tracer. 2 Melody as a way to search for Levy and Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon. 2 Chalice as a negate. And 1 Heavy Interlock to summon Riot Dragon while making it unable to be destroyed by battle and unaffected by the effects of monsters special summoned from the extra deck. Moving on to the extra deck, I'm running 1 Borrel Furious Dragon as a way to pop any cards. 1 Borrel Sword as an OTK weapon. 1 Borrel to steal an opponent's monster either to attack with it or stop an effect that it has. 1 Topologic Bomber Dragon as a main monster wipe if a monster is special summoned to one of its zones. 1 Decode Talker as a negate or a way to beat over some cards if the zones line up. 2 Quad Borrel Dragon to be used with the skill and a way to pop face-up monsters on the field. 1 Delindrous Dragon to get special summoned from the graveyard when another rocket monster is special summoned. And 1 Booster Dragon as the main way for Silver Rocket's effect to be activated. For the skill, I'm using Borrel Link. The skill lets you normal summon cards that have attack and defense that equal 4,000 without tributing, but they have to be Dark Cyberse or Dark Dragon type monsters, which lets you normal summon cards like Double Disruptor or Exploder Rocket while still being able to set cards like Lancia. The second effect lets you reveal a level 7 or higher dragon monster and send 2 level 7 or higher dragon monsters to the grave. Then add 1 monster from your deck whose attack and defense equal 4,000, letting you send cards like Galactic Spiral, Double Disruptor, and Riot, while being able to search cards like Red Eyes Meteor and Lancia. This part of the skill does lock you into links for the rest of the turn, so no Furious just yet. Then the last part lets you summon a Link 2 Borrel monster from the extra deck, which in this case would be Quad Borrel, but only if your opponent has a monster on the field or in the graveyard. This is good for turn 2, letting you climb to your Link 4 cards easier and can be used turn 1 if your opponent uses a hand trap like Veiler or Crow, or is using a skill that adds cards to the graveyard at the start, for instance the Shiranui skill or the BLS skill. Anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate it. Thank you, and I wish you all the best.